We are live, baby. We are live. Live and direct, live and direct, live and direct, live and direct. It's your boy, always real, never fake. Alex Rawtalk is in the building. So let's get into the segment of today. What's up, TJ? What's good, broski? What is good, broski? Raw Talk, Mobile Tech Talk Live. So I just want to make something abundantly clear, guys. Um, Listen, I have been getting a few people here and there in the comment section asking me to try straight talk. I need to explain something to you guys. I don't make enough money on YouTube to barely even pay my team mobile bill, let alone, switch carriers the way that I do. I need to make it clear to you guys that when I switch these carriers, that's coming out of my pocket. That's not my YouTube paycheck. Like I said, YouTube, my T-Mobile bill is 168. This month on YouTube, I'm getting paid 171. So it barely even covers the my T-Mobile business bill. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like if people want me to try different carriers, all right, and you don't feel comfortable sending me the money as a super chat because it is going to take till the end of the month till I get paid for me to do what you want me to do. I think that that's why a lot of people like myself got my cash app. Anything helps, man. $2, $3, $5. Anything helps if you want me to try a new carrier. But me, like I said, you can't go based on the fact that I got this amount of subscribers because we already did a whole live stream dedicated to this where KBHD has what 25 million subscribers and he'll get 3 to 5 million views. So, people would think that because he got 25 million subscribers, that means that 25 million views. No, that doesn't equal that. Because most people that subscribe to your channel just do it for moral support, not to actually watch your content. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I wanted to break down. So I've been getting a lot of comments in the comment section saying, "Oh, Alex, can you try straight talk?" And let me tell you something. The only reason that I have been able to pay T-Mobile, Cricket, Visible, and all this is because of this. You see, this is my career. I dressed up, I stayed dressed like this. I just got off of work to show you guys. If it wasn't for me having my security officer license and having this bulletproof vest and going to work Monday through Friday, I wouldn't even be able to afford T-Mobile business because YouTube doesn't pay me enough. So that's what you guys need to understand. I understand some people see me with my chains on, they see me rocking new clothes. That's because of this right here. Don't let people fool you. Don't let people say, well, security officers don't make good money. Yes, they do. Yes, the hell they do. That's a damn lie. Don't why you think most veterans, cop veterans retire and become security officers? Because I know a lot of retired police officers that are security officers right now. And it's because it pays good. No cop is gonna want to go from a job where they were getting paid good money to become a security officer and get paid crap. That would be dumb, right? So it doesn't make any sense. So don't believe the stereotype that security officers get paid a little bit of money. No, security officers get paid good money. So that's what I'm trying to explain to you. If it wasn't for this, I wouldn't be I wouldn't have T-Mobile Business, I wouldn't have Cricket, I wouldn't have Visible. Well, Visible mainly because of you guys, using my affiliate link to sign up so I get a discount on the bill every time you guys do that. So thanks to you guys, I could still, and thanks to this job, this career, I could still afford to do that. And buy the Samsung Galaxy A26 that I just bought. That phone was $250. That came out of this paycheck. I don't get paid $250 from YouTube. I showed you guys that plenty of times. YouTube pays you for views. My views are not 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 views. You get what I'm saying? I'll be lucky if I get 100 views in 1 week. So what you guys need to understand is that if you want me to try out Straight Talk, you have to help me out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I put the Cash App there. You can't tell me you don't got Cash App. Millions of people have Cash App. And the Cash App even has my YouTube name. So there's no confusing. It says Alex Raw Tech. And I got the debit card in the mail last week. You know what I'm saying? So that way I could use that same Cash App card to buy the service you want me to buy. But I just think I need help. You know what I'm saying? I can't keep dishing out money that comes from my career onto my YouTube channel. You guys need to understand that when somebody becomes a YouTuber, it's to ultimately, what's up, Bobby? It's to ultimately make enough money on here. So when you guys say, "Oh, we want you to try this, we want you to try that," you got enough money on that YouTube paycheck to try it. You know what I'm saying? Um, Big people like KBHD and Flossie Carter and them, yes, they got enough money to buy whatever phone they want because they're making hella money. And a lot of them have sponsorships. And you need to understand that I don't have a sponsorship. Sponsorships are the ones that pay you a lot. And you guys might ask, Alex, why don't you have sponsorships? Because I don't bother companies. I don't sit here and email Blue, look, I got 54,000 people. I know people that have less subscribers than me right now that are reviewing Nokias, that are reviewing Blue phones, that are reviewing Samsung phones because they hit them people up. But the problem with that is that when you do that, you can't be critical because you'll burn the bridge with that company. You get what I'm saying? So let's say I was to reach out to Samsung, right? And they look at my channel and they're like, okay, he got potential. We won't send you the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra, but we'll either send you the S26 or X26 Plus. All right, thank you. I appreciate that. Right. And they send me the phone and I review it, and there's certain things that I don't like about it. I can't be completely honest with you guys because if I burn the bridge with Samsung, then what Apple's gonna think of me? What Nokia's gonna think of me? What Xiaomi's gonna? What any one of these cell phone manufacturers? They're gonna look at me like, no, he's not the one we want representing our brand. So that's why I stay away from that, guys. So you guys need to understand that none of these videos are sponsorships. Most of these people get paid KBHD, Flossie Carter from sponsorships. Okay. They have a lot of sponsorships. I mean, look at Front Page Tech. John Prosser, he's always got somebody sponsoring his video. This video is sponsored by security firm or sponsored by, whoever, VPN Smart Track, whatever. I'm just making it up. Okay. So all these people got sponsorships. So if he was in the realm of reviewing phones, not leaks, he would have enough money to buy whatever phone he wanted because that sponsorship check is coming in. You get what I'm saying? Them checks are coming in. That sponsorship check is coming in. So you can't compare me with other people. I don't get paid enough on YouTube to review all these cell phone companies people want me to review in the comment section. So I need you to help me out. You get what I'm saying? Because I got other bills to pay. I got credit cards, I got rent, I got cable bill, I got this T-Mobile home internet, plus the Verizon Files home internet, plus the cable bill. So I'm paying a lot, guys. I am paying a lot to review things on here. So if I put my Cash App there, it was for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it should be like other content creators. Now that I have cleaned up a lot, right? And thanks God I've changed a lot, right? Especially in 2026. I feel like I should be getting more support. If you want me to try something, it doesn't hurt you to send me $5 through Cash App, $3 to Cash App. Anything helps. You get what I'm saying? That'll help me be able to buy that prepaid carrier service that you want me to put on one of my iPhones, one of my Androids, and test it out for you. Because yesterday the person was like, well, this early today, would you do the same millimeter wave speed test on Straight Talk? I can't just come out of my pocket for Straight Talk, broski. That's what I need you to understand. YouTube doesn't pay me enough. I don't get enough views. I don't have sponsorship. That's the first thing that YouTube asks me when I upload a video. Is this video sponsored? And it's not. So how am I gonna lie to YouTube and put, yeah, turn on the sponsorship toggle on? and then they pay me thinking that I'm gonna get paid from that sponsorship, and then they come and just take my whole AdSense away and take my whole monetization away for lying. No, I would never do that. I would never do that. So that's the whole point of me having this on right now, because I'm gonna take it off because this is bulletproof and it weighs 40 pounds, and I gotta wear this shit every damn day, and I am tired, especially that day I did 12 and a half hours at work last Friday. This thing was weighing me down for them 12 and a half hours. Standing up with this heavy. So you hear that? Bulletproof. The front and back is bulletproof. So that's what you need to understand. So this is how I got all these carriers. This is how I got this computer. This is how I got this microphone. This is how I get everything. My chains, my jewelry, my earrings that I got on, real diamonds, all that is with this. It's not with YouTube money. So, you can't think that way. You cannot think that way. So that's what I like about other communities. Freaking Flossie Carter buys whatever jewelry he wants. He has a Medusa head that was like 100 grand that he spent on that charm because it has LED lights and all that. And nobody stopped supporting him. When he goes live, he still gets $100 donations, $50 donations, because people are like, nah, about that. Whatever he decides to do with his money, he could do with his money, and we're still going to support him. And I just think that's how it should be. If the YouTuber has a job besides or a career besides YouTubing, then whatever he does with his personal money should be his personal money. That don't mean nothing. That doesn't mean, oh, I shouldn't donate to this channel because this person has a good job. No, because my job has nothing to do with YouTube. You get what I'm saying? People could lie and tell you guys lie and say, "Oh yeah, no, man. The only reason I became a YouTuber is because I love it." You know what I'm saying? No, everybody wants to get monetized. You don't know how many people hit me up. Yo, man, is it still 4,000 hours to get monetized? Yeah. Like right now, I could be monetized on my speaker channel, but am I putting the effort? No, I'm not. And I'm already at 3,000 watch hours. I need one more, another 1,000 watch hours, which I could do that in no time if I put up more speaker videos, and I would be done. You know what I'm saying? Shadow, stop. But I'm not putting the effort in over there. I'm putting the effort here on this channel because this is my main channel. What's up, Bobby? So that's what I'm asking, guys. I'm not, trying to be mean about it or anything, but I'm just started spending my hard-earned money as a security officer for my job on tech for this channel. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like if it's something that I want to do, you get what I'm saying? Like I want to have cricket. Nobody told me to get cricket. I got cricket on my own. I want to have visible. I want to have T-Mobile business. That's my problem. So I got to pay for that. You get what I'm saying? That's coming out of my pocket because I'm choosing myself, not because of nobody else. But I feel like it's just like every other channel that I have seen that's smaller than me. There's a channel that this guy built a great community, and the guy only has 8,000 subscribers. And I was in his channel on his live stream, and people were cash apping him. It was like, no, man, we don't want YouTube to take that 30%. You got your cash app in your channel. He was like, yeah, go into my descriptions and you can cash app me. Yeah, bro, I just sent you a $20 cash app. Yeah, bro, I just sent you a $3 cash app. Yo, bro, I just sent you a $2 cash app. Yo, bro, I just sent you a $10 cash app. Okay, guys, so with all this money you guys are sending me, I'm definitely going to be able to review this new webcam that you guys want me to review on my channel. Because that's what he talks about, cameras. So that's what I'm saying. So how is somebody that's way smaller than me, that when people want him to review something, they sent them the money, and he works just like I do. He has a regular job. He's a freaking manager at Walmart. He's a manager at Walmart. So so people don't expect him to use his Walmart paycheck to keep investing into the channel, investing into the channel. They sit here and they send him donations through Cash App. So they're like, no, man, YouTube's gonna take 30% of your money. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. you know, because I know a lot of people, a couple of people, send me super chats, but the super chats really hurt, guys. You guys need to understand. The last time that, shout out to the homie, a big supporter of the channel. What's his name? Damn, I forget his name. Walter. Walter sent me $20, and out of that $20, now in 2026, in January that he sent me that super chat, YouTube gave me $14 out of that 20. 14. So they kept $6. I mean, they This is their platform, so it is what it is. Now, if Walter would have sent me that $20 through Cash App, that whole $20 would have been mine. The whole entire $20 would have been mine. You get what I'm saying? So that's the difference. That's why a lot of people started putting their Venmos here, their Cash App, their PayPal here, because when you send that money through Venmo to PayPal, through PayPal, through Cash App, that money, the whole amount is going to the creator. YouTube doesn't get a cut of that. You get what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of people started doing Cash App last year, the year before, because of that. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to say in the nicest way possible without sounding rude to anybody. If you want me to try this, you want me to try that, then you got to help me out. You get what I'm saying? I can't just keep coming out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I already forgave Straight Talk for cutting off my phone back in 2023, but it was because you're not allowed to call party lines from Total Wireless, and I didn't know that. And the lady that was trying to help me, she was being a real a-hole. So you know what I'm saying, she didn't want to explain it to me because they didn't tell me I had to set a password, and I didn't remember the password. And then she was so dumb, she could send me the 6-digit password to my phone, but she couldn't because she disconnected my phone. Uh-huh. And then I told her, can you send this in email? She said no. So she was being a real jerk about the whole situation, to be nice about it. So that's what I'm saying. So I just can't, guys, I can't just be dishing out money like that. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? My brother from another mother that let me have, the Verizon business line, he's not even charging me for it. So that's why I hardly use it. I use it here and there, to do speed testing for you guys to show you the speeds on Verizon Business. And he knows I love him like a brother. But, he knows I don't have the money right now to dish out, to do that. So that's what I'm saying. So, and, and I'm grateful for him, for being so nice and getting me a line on his family plan. You get what I'm saying? So, you got to be grateful. So that's the only reason I got Verizon Business. So that's why I tell you guys I don't know how much the bill is. I don't know what plan I'm on. I know I'm on a good plan because I get really good speeds, like you guys seen and all that. But to tell you how much I pay, I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I don't pay for the line. I do not pay for the line. You get what I'm saying? He was like, "Look, bro, I got a line here. I don't even use it. It's on one of my old phones. Give me your eSIM 2 on your iPhone 17 Pro, and you can use it." You sure, bro? Yep, you can use it. All right, thank you, man. I appreciate that, bro. So that's what I'm saying. So that's the only reason I can, do this for you guys. But, I feel like, you gotta cancel some plans to save money. Oh yeah, bro, I already did that. That's why I canceled Total. Who else I canceled? I had another line sitting around that I forgot I even had. I think yeah, it was another Metro line. It was another Metro $25 plan that was on my Samsung Galaxy A54, and then I had it on my iPhone 13 Pro. And since my daughter doesn't know about eSIM Juju, I recently noticed when I called Metro, I was like, "Yo, what's this line still doing open?" And it was like, "Yeah, we've been auto paying the $25 out of your, U.S. Bank credit card, your Cashwise credit card." And I'm like, "What?" So I contact U.S. Bank, and I'm like, "Yeah, Metro's been taking this $25 out for the last 2 years." I'm like, "What?" So I was paying for that, and I didn't get no type of refund. All Metro gave me back was $100 out of all that money they took out my credit card for the last 2 years. So imagine, I didn't even know that line was even active. So imagine that. So that's 25 times freaking 24, $600 that I gave Metro for free. $600. So did it stress me out? Yes. Did I get a headache after that? Yes. But I guess $100 is better than nothing. Because at the end of the day, Metro was right. It's my fault. I should have been keeping track of that line after I sold the phone, the A54, to my brother. I should have been keeping track of it, but I canceled it. So you know what I'm saying. So that's what you guys need to understand. You know what I'm saying. I got a lot of bills to pay, a lot. Next week when I get paid, I gotta pay Bank of America. I gotta pay my other two credit cards and pay the rest of the cable bill off. So I got a lot of bills, guys. So that's what I'm saying. From now on, if you want to help me out, don't super chat me because YouTube is going to take a nice chunk. Before it was 30% of your money. Now I think it increased to like 35 to 40%. So if you guys want to help me out with a super chat, just cash app it. Cash app it. Cash app it. And that way I get the whole amount. And that way, if you guys want me to try something, like the person that wants me to try uh the total wireless, the $55 plan, bro, at least send me $10 through Cash App. For real. Send me at least $10. You feel me? And if you could be a little bit more generous, send me 20 and I'll put up the other 35 when I get paid and I'll try Cash App for you. I mean, I'll try Straight Talk for you. You Cash App me $20 and I guarantee you that next week when I get paid on the 25th, I will put up the other 35 and I'll put total wireless on my other 14 Pro that I'm not using right now. That's just upstairs. I'll put it on that phone and that phone has millimeter wave and I can test millimeter wave for you. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want me to put it on another phone. You know what I'm saying? If you want to see the speeds on the 17 Pro, then I could do that too. You get what I'm saying? But I need help. I can't keep dishing out this money out of my pocket when I got all these bills to pay, to let you guys see what kind of speeds these networks get in my area and how millimeter wave reacts and all that. Like tonight, I'm gonna do a speed test on millimeter wave, but on visible, so you guys can see the difference. Because there is gonna be a difference, guys. I put visible on the 17 Pro, and it still didn't get as fast as business. You guys need to understand, Verizon Business is on a whole different bracket. I believe that before the end of this year, on the Verizon Business line on the 17 Pro, I should be pulling around 4,000 megs down. Not even joking, 4,000. So instead of 3,000 megs, 4,000. It should be at 4 gigs, 4.2 gigs down. And am I gonna get? Are you gonna get those type of speeds on total and visible? No, mm-mm, you're not. You know, um, getting 35 down with visible, getting 34 down, 32 down. That's amazing speeds, guys. That's still amazing, and you're on prepaid. You need to understand that Verizon preserves their network for business customers because they dish out the most money. Because business got standalone. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're right about that. Business does have standalone. I could turn on the Verizon business line right now, and it does have standalone. It says standalone on my 17 Pro, just like T-Mobile. T-Mobile right now, I could go into my settings, and I could show you guys real quick. Let me go to cellular without showing my phone number on the live stream. See, look, I'm gonna go into T-Mobile, and then I'm gonna go to 5G auto. Let me bring down the brightness so you can see this real good. Here we go. You see? It says 5G auto, and down there, what's it say? 5G standalone. And this is on T-Mobile. Mm. T-Mobile has had standalone for the longest. Now let me turn on the Verizon line, and it's gonna say the same exact thing. Watch. I'm turning on the Verizon line right now, and let me switch the data, priority data to Verizon. Okay. So we're gonna switch everything to Verizon, and now let me show you what the hell happened. It's like it. Did I turn it off by mistake? Oh, the phone just went crazy. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Apple needs to fix that. Like when you have dual SIM, sometimes when you're sharing the data between them, like Google said you should do to get the best experience, it's crazy. Like it glitches out and shit. But anyway, let me show you guys real quick without showing the Verizon business. See, it's on 5G auto with Verizon business, and look at what it says right there, 5G standalone. And you see, the Verizon is turned on. It says Verizon 5G UW right there. So you're not lying to you. See, and the standalone's turned on Verizon. So Verizon does give you standalone on business. I think on postpaid too, but I'm not sure. I know business for sure because you know business on a higher bracket. See, these are the speeds that I'm getting on Verizon Business right now on C band standalone. So something there's got to be some kind of congestion right now going on with Verizon, but not bad. 93.4 over 988. Now when I switch it over to T-Mobile, there's going to be a big difference in speed. Watch this. Hold on. Now we're going to speed test T-Mobile. That was Verizon Business. This is T-Mobile Business. See, T-Mobile's like three times faster, like four, and then the upload speed is the same as faster. So we got 300 over 40.0. You see? So T-Mobile standalone is faster, but that's because T-Mobile's had their standalone out longer than Verizon. Even Sneed, you know what I'm saying? So Sneed talked about it on his channel. So T-Mobile has a leg up. AT&T still hasn't even launched standalone. So, you know, that's even worse. They haven't even launched standalone. So, you know, I got a lot of millimeter wave out here, guys. I got a lot of ultra wideband. I'm talking about a lot of ultra wideband. A lot of ultra wideband. For real. So, you know. So like I said, you see, I turned the Verizon business line off because I like being considered of my brother from another mother let me use it, you know what I'm saying? For free basically. So, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like I said, because business got standalone. Yep, was the last comment. Business got standalone. So yeah, guys, like I said, whenever you guys want to donate, just do it through Cash App. That way, it's easier for me to, you know, get more stuff for real, for real. So I would say, you know, thanks to everybody that has, you know, freaking, how you call that, super chatted over the years has helped me a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's a fact. But I just think now that YouTube is increasing, you know, what they get from your donations is kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say if you wanna super chat me, just send it through Cash App. Send it through Cash App, send it through PayPal, and that way I'll get the whole amount. I remember I used to have a hardcore supporter of the channel years ago, and he used to always PayPal me because he was like, "Nah, I don't want YouTube to take none of the money." Great person, great guy, great guy. But yeah, guys. So you know, like I said, the best way is to do it that way. Definitely doing it. Do it that way. iOS 27. iOS 27. What is iOS 27 going to bring? I forgot this is not Gemini. So I can't wait, guys. I can't wait for the iOS what is it called? iOS 26.4 because it's supposed to have Gemini. But I'm gonna ask Gemini. We're gonna ask that question to Gemini to see because that's what I heard. So I want to ask Gemini. Gemini, is it true that iOS 26.4 is going to include Gemini with Siri?
It is currently a bit of a good news, bad news situation. While there is a confirmed partnership between Apple and Google to integrate Gemini into Siri, it looks like it won't be fully arriving in iOS 26.4 as many had hoped. Here's the breakdown of what's actually happening as of February 2026. The current status of iOS 26.4. Apple released the first developer beta of iOS 26.4 on February 16, 2026. While it's a significant update, the Gemini powered Siri is notably missing from this initial build. Instead, the focus is on other features. Apple Music Playlist Playground, a new AI feature that lets you create playlists using text prompts. Video podcasts, advanced HLS support for video in the Podcasts app. RCS encryption, end-to-end encryption for RCS messages. Design tweaks, a redesigned wallpaper and watch face gallery. Will Gemini still come to Siri? Yes, but likely a little later than originally rumored. The partnership. In January 2026, Apple and Google officially announced a deal to use Gemini 3 to power the foundational logic of the next generation Siri. The delay, internal reports, notably from Bloomberg, suggest that while Apple aimed for an iOS 26.4 launch in March, technical hurdles with personal context and on-screen awareness have pushed the timeline back. Revised timeline. We are now expecting the Gemini-powered Siri features to start rolling out in iOS 26.5, expected May 2026, or even iOS 27, September 2026. Note, if you are running the iOS 26.4 beta, you might see Apple Intelligence branding in your settings, but the deep Siri integration that acts like a chatbot is still under wraps for now. Would you like me to keep an eye on the upcoming beta releases for any signs of the Gemini integration?
Yes. Yes.
It is a classic not quite yet situation. While the rumor mill was convinced iOS 26.4 would.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was really hoping that iOS 26.4 was going to bring a version of Gemini to help Siri out, but it is what it is. It got backtracked. So now it's not going to be till later, till iOS 26.5. But I'd rather for them to fix all the bugs and then roll it out than for it to have a whole bunch of bugs and still roll it out. So it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. And I don't I fail to understand this, guys. I don't understand why people leave when I to read certain things that I don't feel like reading. I don't feel like reading all that. So if I could use Gemini to read a whole scripture like that, then yeah, why not? I don't understand what's the whole point of that. I'm still here. You're still seeing me. You know, I don't get it. People need to stop this hatred towards AI. You really do. You really do. Because if you get caught slipping and you believe something that's false, that's your fault. That's not the AI's fault. That's your fault for not knowing the difference between AI, AI fiction and real videos of real people. You get what I'm saying? That's not the AI's fault. That's your fault for believing in it. Oh shoot, I got a new update and it has Gemini included in the keyboard now. That's awesome, like the Miss likes to say. So yeah, guys, let me see what the Metro app has for me. I got a message from the Metro app. And I really like this Samsung Galaxy A26, guys. I really do think I made the right choice choosing this A26 over the Samsung Galaxy A17 to be completely honest with you guys because the A17 is just splash resistant. This one is water resistant and dust resistant. So there is a big difference. And right now I have used 170 gigs on the $25 plan from Metro by T-Mobile. So as you guys can see there, let it autofocus. There we go. It says 170 gigs used. So yeah, and I am using the Samsung Galaxy A26 in mint green. Mint green. I know people might be asking, "Oh, Alex, why you didn't put Metro insurance on the phone?" Because it's a $200 phone. That's why. Why put insurance? Listen, that's the bad thing about the insurance, right? You pay whatever. Let's say I pay $8 a month for this insurance. And then the deductible for the phone that's going to be compatible to this phone is going to be around $200. So I might as well just not pay insurance and be ready to use one of my credit cards to buy it all over again. And that's it. Because now that, I'm going to start paying off my credit cards, a lot of them and fast, then, I don't need to worry about insurance because I'll have my Bank of America credit card handy and I could just order another one on on Amazon. So there we go. We got 174 over 59.9. So 174 over 59.9 after using 170 gigs. I watched like three movies on this phone. Now, like I said, the only thing that I didn't really like about this phone, which it doesn't bother me anymore, is the fact that it doesn't have surround sound. Okay, but it is a sub $200 phone. It is a how do you call that? A budget friendly smartphone. So I need to take that into consideration. I mean, it does support sub 6 5G. It is water resistant. It is 4K capable. So it has a lot of features that I prefer over the surround sound. Like today, I was checking the specs on the Moto G Power 2026, right? The Moto G Power 2026 does not have 4K capability. And why is that? Because they sacrificed the 4K capability for surround sound speakers. So I was really gonna get it today, but then I told my boy no, I didn't get it because the simple fact that it doesn't have 4K. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday I made the video in 4K. What you call that? CapCut said it was gonna be in 4K, but then YouTube rendered it into 1080p, and I don't even know why because it's a straight 4K video. You know what I'm saying? So it was made in 4K, so I don't understand why it was rendered in 1080p. To be honest, I don't understand why it was rendered in 1080p. Like I'm just lost. I am really really lost with the whole situation because when I clicked it here on CapCut, it said rendering video in 4K in the original, 4K. So, you can't expect for it to look like the iPhone 17 Pro or my iPhone 15 Pro or any of them phones. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a budget friendly phone. This one has 4K, the Google Pixel 6a. It has 4K video recording and it even has the zoom feature. You get what I'm saying? So if I switch it to camera, I go to camera settings, I got it in 4K or HD at what 30 frames per second. Yeah, 30 frames per second. I don't know if and I could the highest it'll go is 60 frames per second at 4K video streaming. You know what I'm saying? And I got the option to zoom in. You get what I'm saying? So while it got up to 3 times zoom. So while I'm making content on this phone in 4K, I can zoom in. Like later on, I'm gonna use this one to do the speed test to make the video for the speed test on this one on the 14 Pro 1 terabyte on millimeter wave because this will render in 4K. And I love the Google Pixel 6a. Is the Google Pixel 6a still worth it in 2026? Yes. If you get it at a great price, yes. Come on, guys. It's water and dust resistant, IP67. It has a good camera. It records in 4K for goodness sakes. Like that's just crazy. Like the processor that's in here, I don't even know what processor's in here, but the phone still renders videos in 4K, which is freaking amazing. You know what I'm saying? And at the highest 60 frames per second. So definitely, it takes good pictures too. Like watch. I'm gonna take a picture of my iPhone 17 Pro. Let me take another one. Open up the camera. I can take a selfie and everything. Why is it not like I don't know how to get it to turn like this? Usually it does it on its own, but I forget how to do it. See, like I could mess with the aperture and all that, but I'm not messing with none of that. I don't know how to mess with none of that. So the phone has good low light performance too. But you guys see, this is the Pixel camera, and look at how good the picture came out of my iPhone 17 Pro wallpaper. My boy from My Hero Academia. So you see how good this picture is, and this is on the Pixel 6a. Look at that, and this is on this phone. So that's what I'm saying. This phone is a beast. That's why I never got rid of this phone. I remember my brother wanted to buy this phone off of me, and I said no. And that's when he got this one. He gave me the money, and I ordered this one for him on Amazon because I'm not giving up my 6A. I'm not giving it up, guys. It's fully unlocked after having it 1 year active with Metro. It's fully unlocked. So why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? I still got the unboxing video of this phone on here. I think I did it in 2023. So this phone's been with me for 3 long years, the Pixel 6a. And I love Pixel. Like I said, the only thing that I would compare to the iPhone is Pixel. It's because it's pure stock Android. That's why. And the Pixel gets the updates right. As soon as Google released them, boom, they go into your phone. Just like the iPhone, just like with iOS. Samsung, it'll take a while and so forth. Samsung will probably do it 3 to 6 months later. But the Pixel, soon as Android 16 was released, boom. So that's what I'm saying. This phone has Android 16 and this is a Pixel 6a. So it's just amazing. The Pixels now have support for the next 6 years. So I still got 3 more years of updates on this phone. 3 more years. So I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? And I need you guys to understand this. It goes based off the point of purchase. So if you buy a Pixel, I would say brand new, not used. If you buy a brand new Pixel in 2026, you're going to have updates for the next 6 years because it goes based off when you purchased the phone, not when the phone officially came out. Get what I'm saying? So that's basically what it goes based off. And I need to put this phone to charge because this thing is really running low on battery, and millimeter wave is going to suck up a lot of battery. Millimeter wave is definitely going to suck up a lot of battery. And another great news that I got for you guys, you can still get the 50% off the 5G, the total 5G and 5G plus plan in store. But remember, you're gonna have to pay an activation fee. I was thinking about doing it, but it was $75. So I was like, I don't want to spend $75 right now. Mm-mm. No way, Jose. Mm-mm. I could save that $75 to eat the rest of this week. Shoot, I had to wait till Wednesday to get paid. So you know what I'm saying. So like I said, there's a lot of phones that are worth it, man. Seriously. If you're looking for a budget friendly phone and you need it to be a Samsung, the A26. The A26. This thing is, I love it, guys. The freaking back. Imagine I was at 56% and I watched 3 movies. I watched Shrek 1, 2, and 3. And it was starting a whole nother movie on Tubi. And that's when this phone dropped down to 15% from 56%. 56%, and I was able to watch 3 movies. That is just the battery life is amazing. Like Samsung, I gotta give it to Samsung. I will say that the battery life on these freaking budget friendly Samsung Galaxies is amazing. Like I said, and this thing supports NFC, so contactless payment and all that. So definitely a great phone. Definitely a great phone. And I just recently did the update to Android 16 on this phone. So is this phone better than the Samsung Galaxy A17? Yes, the hell it is. Yes, it is. It's water resistant. It has a 50 megapixel camera. I mean, it's full HD. It's 1080p screen. It's full HD. It's 1080p. It has a 4K camera, like I said. Um, is water resistant. It has 120 hertz refresh rate. So it is definitely a good phone. Definitely a good phone to own. A good phone. So if you're looking for a budget friendly phone and you love Androids, then the Samsung Galaxy A26 fully unlocked from Amazon, I highly recommend it. And if you want me to send you my affiliate link from Amazon, just let me know and I'll post it in. I'll pin it down in the comment section down below it. It'll take you straight to this phone. You have a choice. You get it in black, like silverish white, or this mint green color. I chose to get it in mint green because I like the mint green color. Like, I'll take the cover off so you guys can see it real good. You guys know I don't like rocking my phones naked because I have a tendency of dropping them. So you see, it's mint green. Even the edges are mint green. So the whole thing is mint green. And this is the Samsung Galaxy A26. Now they got a version of the Samsung Galaxy A36 that changes colors. That thing looks nice. I liked it a lot too. I liked it a lot too. Like it changed colors. Like the back of it, when it hits the light, it'll turn blue, green, purple, pink. It's really nice. Really, really, really nice. So I like this case. I paid $7 for this case on Amazon. Is rubber with plastic over it. Well, rubber with plastic over it. And it came with the glass screen protector that I put on the phone. So the phone is protected. So as you guys can see, all my phones have covers. 17 Pro, 14 Pro, Google Pixel, and 16 Pro. I don't work none of my phones naked. None. I work naked. So like I said, I like Androids too, guys. I like Androids. But if I had to choose out of Samsung and Google, I would really go with Google. I know Samsung is better than in certain ways. You know what I'm saying? People are like, yo, you're crazy, Alex. How you gonna say that? But it's just true. I just like the pure stock experience. Nothing better than a pure stock experience. You get what I'm saying? A pure stock experience. So definitely a great way. And you guys know I'm a Leo, so my wallpaper is the lion, baby. You know what I'm saying? So definitely a great phone. My mom liked this. She was like, "Oh my god, you should have got me that one instead of the S25 Fan Edition." She actually liked this phone more than the S25 Fan Edition. My mom would even be down to trade for real. But that means anyway, I got a new SIM card. That means I would have to switch my Metro line over to her S25 Fan Edition. But yeah, she really liked this one. The Fan Edition is like smaller. This one's like a wider screen. And the Fan Edition is like smaller. So that's why she liked this one. Samsung Galaxy FE is not better. It's better sound. I mean, yeah, it has surround sound. The S. ¿Qué pasó, mami? Está bien, yo te lo pongo a cargar. Déjame enseñarlo en vivo un momentito. Yo te lo pongo a cargar. Está bien. She wants me to put it to charge for her. So this is the S25 Fan Edition right here. My mom wanted it in blue. But you see, this screen is. Let me bring down the brightness so you guys can see it better. This screen is thinner than this screen. You see? You can tell the difference. This is bigger real estate and screen. and they're both the same size. This is 6.7. This is 6.7, but this is a wider phone. You see, like it's wider, and this one is a thinner phone. So that's why she liked it this one. So she was like, "Oh, but the bad thing about the the S25 Fan Edition, it doesn't have external memory, and it only comes with 128 gigs. Which Samsung, if you're seeing this, 256, bro. Stop playing, bro. 256. 256 should be the norm for the S26 Fan Edition. But I like it. Seriously, I like this phone a lot. I really do. Even though it only has 128 gigs of storage, and I think it should have 256. Right there, it'll say 5G UC. See, it says it right there in the corner. Let's do a speed test on her phone real quick. There we go. This is postpaid, T-Mobile postpaid. So her postpaid line is getting around the same speeds or a little bit faster speeds than my business line right now. Is 394 over 83. So 394 over 83. See, over 83.4. So nice speeds. Nice speeds. And my mom does have HD streaming, but I gotta let me download fast real quick. Let me download fast. Where's fast? Oh shoot, FA. Oh my god, yo. Oh, it lets me install it. So why on this phone is letting me install it even though I put Android 16 on this phone? Look, my mom has HD streaming on her line, on her T-Mobile postpaid line. Look at that, 300 down on the Samsung Galaxy S25 Fan Edition. So guys, listen, T-Mobile had a great quarter, an excellent quarter. They had an excellent quarter. And where the hell's my mom's charger at? Hold on, guys. I need to look for a charger. T-Mobile added freaking what is it? They added she's using my Samsung charger. The hell? Where the hell's my plug at? I knew I left it here in her room and she's using my oh no, but she had a Samsung charger from the thing. I don't know where my charger's at. It said it'll be fully charged in 15 minutes. But anyway, back to what the heck I was talking about. Oh yeah. T-Mobile had a great last year. They added 8.7 million postpaid ads. And postpaid ads means, subscribers, postpaid subscribers, people that are financing phones and paying more on their bill. And that's how people make money. They make more money off postpaid than prepaid. But to be honest, postpaid majority of the time it is a better experience. I mean, let's be honest. Look how many times I had to call Metro to get something done. And then, like I told you guys, I was like, I bet you guys I could put my hand in a meat cleaver that if I talk in Spanish, the I'm gonna get the job done. And what happened? I talked in Spanish, and what did the rep did? Gave me the credit. Which English speaking reps could have done that, but they're I don't know what's up with them. You know, I seriously don't know what's up with them. I would love to ask them, but I don't want to feel like want them to feel like I'm trying to bully anybody. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just interested in finding out why they couldn't do something that should have been done in the first place. And look, I got HD streaming add-on on Metro, so you're gonna see really good speeds with Metro on Fast.com. See, 110 down. So the A26 is definitely a good phone. And the best thing that is that I could always flip it. My brother's looking for a new Samsung. He has Metro as well. If I he wanted me to sell it to him when he seen it on Sunday. So if I ever want to feel like flipping it, I can flip it. Just like I can flip iPhones. Somebody wants to give me 400 for my 256 gig iPhone 14 Pro that I have upstairs that I'm not using right now. So, all these phones are worth money. My other brother wanted to give me 200 for the Pixel 6a. I didn't want to take it though. I did not want to take it. Not at all. Shadow, no. Grizzly's over there. He's not in here touching your food. So yeah, guys. So what can I say? Budget friendly phones are good. You know what I'm saying? The deals that the Metro has are great too. Metro does have some really good deals on free phones and on the home internet. Right now, I am live streaming on T-Mobile Home Internet with no issues, guys. And I've been on this live stream for almost an hour. My legs hurting from sitting down. Yeah, I'm only gonna be here for another 4 minutes, and then I'm off, guys. It's about to be 7:20. I got things to do before I take it down. I gotta get up early. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, like I said, man, there is definitely look. I would love to try out Straight Talk again. So, like I said, for whoever wants me to try out Straight Talk and test out the millimeter wave, just cash at me whatever you can. Something's better than nothing. And I would definitely look into trying out, like I said, Straight Talk and test out Straight Talk millimeter wave. Well, millimeter wave on Straight Talk, because the only two plans that are compatible are the platinum and gold. Gold is 45. That's mommy's coat. Um, Gold is $55 a month, and platinum is what is it? 55 and 65. Yeah, yeah. So, and those are the ones that include millimeter wave, because we could check it out real quick before I leave. And I gotta put the computer to charge anyway. This thing is dying. Let's go here. www dot straight. I'm being lazy. Straighttalk.com. There we go. Yo, bro, what are you doing, homie? Clicked on the wrong thing. I didn't say XfinityMobile.com. So let's go here. Let's go to screen share. Now we're on the Straight Talk website, baby. Straight Talk website. Now I could get these phones for free. They still got the A17 and the Moto G Power for free with the $55 plan. Well, the $45 plan and the $55 plan. You know what's wrong with this plan right here? Ja Shadow, Ja. Ja. Bring your own phone and save. Have a compatible device. Keep it and choose our preferred plan with Straight Talk. Perfect plan with Straight Talk. The most, hold on, the more lines you bring, the more you save. So here we go. This plan right here, the $25 plan. This is the biggest drawback from this plan. It says the Straight Talk savings plan including regular unlimited data, talk and text, $50 phone credit after 12 months of service. Okay, so the biggest drawback of this plan is that this plan only runs on low band 5G. So it doesn't pick up 5G UC. So when I was testing it back in 2024, that's why I didn't see 5G UW. It doesn't pick up C band or millimeter wave. So I need you guys to make note because I asked freaking Gemini, and that's the best thing about asking Gemini. It breaks it down, and it said that the phone does not, that plan does not support it. So these are the plans you could get to get the phones for free, either the Samsung Galaxy A17 or the Moto G Power 2025, which to me it would be a better option because it is water and dust resistant IP69. So anyway, the gold plan, as you guys can see, it says it right here. The silver plan, silver unlimited, it just says 5G capability. So this is the plan that you're getting for $25 instead of them giving you this one. This one says 5G UW 4 times faster than 5G. You see, so you're gonna get C band and millimeter wave for $55 plus 100 gigs of storage, 30 gigs of hotspot at full speed. This one, your hotspot is throttled to 5 megs, just like on the Visible Plus plan. I mean, on the Visible plan, but it's $65, and you get unlimited hotspot and unlimited, and then up to four. And you get with these two plans, you do get HBO. I'm sorry, not HBO, Walmart Plus included. So I think that's a great perk. Walmart Plus, where you can get free shipping, you can watch movies and other shit from Walmart Plus if you're a Walmart Plus member. So these are the two plans. So the person in my comment section from earlier wants me to try this one. And I'm serious. Look, all you gotta do is send the money through Cash App, whatever you can, and I will definitely try this plan out. You know what I'm saying? Definitely try out this silver plan. I mean the gold plan, and put it on one of my phones so I could test out the millimeter wave. So you see right here, it says ultra wideband speeds, 195 to 634. Then so forth, 5G LTE. So you see, the $45 plan doesn't say that. It says 34 to 149 because it doesn't bring the millimeter wave or the C band. You know what I'm saying? So let me go to my channel. I want to see when was it that I actually tried out Straight Talk. I was watching my homie Sneed's video on AT&T. No, 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 no. Okay, good. It didn't go into the page that I didn't want to go to. Thank you, Jesus. So here we go. See? Right here, Cash App. You see it right here, and it has the name ART. I'm sorry, A, yeah, RT20PR, just like my handle. So you just click here and go straight into Cash App and help your boy out, and your boy will try out that Straight Talk plan for you. Seriously, all jokes aside. But other than that, guys, I want to say take care. God bless and be safe. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn on that bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And I'm definitely going to catch you guys in the next one. Show some love and subscribe to Carlos Estexni, Mobile Tech, my boy, my other brother from another mother, Little Mac and JTV, my Alex audio channel, raw audio channel. I know I have it abandoned. I need to make another review. I'm just not in, I don't know, it's winter. What can I really talk about speakers when I can't go outside and blast the music? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of holding me back. So I can't wait for spring to put out more videos on that channel. But if you're interested to see the 165 different videos of different speakers that I got on there, we're more welcome than to subscribe to the Alex Raw Audio channel. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely going to catch you guys on the next one, guys. Take care. God bless and be safe. Turn on that bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. You already. And thank you for watching, guys. Catch you guys on the next one tomorrow. Deuces.